Hello, this is The Slayer, and you're watching TVLine.com.
Welcome back to another edition of Reality Check, your weekly deep dive into all things unscripted television.
1, 2, 3, 4, tell me that you love me more.
I'm Michael Slezak. I am here with Season 6 American Idol standout Melinda Doolittle, and today we're going to talk about Idol, Hollywood Week, Week 1, Season 13, Melinda, the cruelty bus of shame.
There are 2 buses that are parked right outside that door.
Was it too cruel? Was it more cruel than putting people in a holding room where they knew they were going home anyway?
One of them is going to take you to your hotel.
I mean, is the bus actually crueler?
Yes, because the bus takes you to the airport. The bus is crueler. Like, I can't even.
The other one is going to take you to the airport where you'll go home.
If someone ends the performance in tears before the final note, they should just be sent home, not even put on a bus.
Just wanna see you,
If you're on the bus with her, that bus is going to the airport.
Or that boy that went up into his whistle tone or whatever that might have been. When you see them on your bus,
only girl in the world.
like,
I don't know why everybody's looking so sad on this bus. I mean, there's some good talent on here.
You know, they probably had like 11 connections. They probably just put them all on a plane to like Omaha. For the price of a hotel in Omaha, we're gonna save about $100 per contestant as opposed to keeping them overnight in LA. That'll help pay for J-Lo's distilled water for one day.
listen, whatever she's drinking, that little midriff she's got going on, I ain't mad at her. The people that came back to Hollywood on the bus kind of were at a disadvantage because everybody's looking at them like, you don't really belong here. You just got a second chance. But at the same time, in a 2-hour episode, I have a list so long of amazing singers that I'm not really mad about it.
Yeah.
Did we know that Spencer Lloyd had that in him?
What was that we didn't know about? The limited range or? Oh, snap.
I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you.
I wasn't that taken with him.
Did I drink the Spencer Kool-Aid? I don't know. He is cute. And I'm going to say that I am head over heels in love with Munfarid. When he was like, Proud Mary, keep on burning.
Proud Mary, keep on burning and we roll.
There was just a twist of camp to Proud Mary,
Rolling on the river.
which I enjoyed at the time, but he's gonna have to dole that out carefully. It's a fine line between Nick Miller and Hee-Jun and Tatiana.
Because I have so much to keep on my mind.
One's a psycho who killed 4 others. One committed suicide. One is a bloody soccer mum. And then there's you.
I'm gonna abruptly change the subject to Majesty Rose,
Like a name in a fairy tale.
because I think she's a contestant we can both agree on.
Left you with nothing, but they want some more.
That girl, she just is perfection in so many ways.
You're changing your heart. Oh, oh, oh.
She's creative. She's got that, like that quiet tone, but then she can belt. She's the whole package to me. I think that she actually has a huge chance of going all the way.
None of it feels like she's trying. It's not like I'm trying hard to be creative.
I
She
just am.
Yeah.
Teenage boy.
Thank you.
Especially this early in the competition when there's still wheat and chaff out in the field, whatever chaff is. Chaff.
Chaff.
Throw that expression around like I know what it means. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not really something I can put into words.
I think it's too early to call her a top 10 guaranteed because we haven't seen her in a live setting and it's been carefully edited. But if what we're seeing is for real, I don't know how she doesn't make the top 10, right?
She has to, right?
I'm also loving Gina Escudo. When she did video games, it was like,
Listen.
this is how video games was supposed to sound.
I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true?
Her tone is unreal and her control over her voice. Go ahead, Gina.
And I'm also gonna put it out there because I dissed her a little bit early on, but I was digging Kenzie Hall big time. Her Macklemore cover was
Fabulous.
fantastic.
Return to the Mac, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it is. Ain't looking for a better way to get it, but I bet stick another in chicken and hear me get up.
It was so good. I do have to ask this question, and this is not just for Kinsey. Goes for Majesty and a lot of people. Are we thinking that in this round, guitars are fair, or pianos? Instrumentation, are we finding that fair?
How do you feel? You've been through it. Do you feel like that's maybe an edge that you shouldn't have at that point in the competition?
Maybe it's I'm bitter because I don't play an instrument. It could be that. However, I just feel like everyone should be on an even playing field. Like if Kinsey can have an instrument and really change up a Macklemore song like that, then give me some dude with a guitar if I can't play it, and let me tell him my idea of changing up a song. I don't want to fault anybody for playing an instrument, and I think that they should once the live shows start and everybody has the benefit of music. It's just hard for me to see right now.
You know, in terms of creativity, like I loved what Kenzie did. I did not love what Alex Preston did with Scream and Shout, and I was surprised that the judges liked it as much as they did.
We're gonna scream and shout and let it out, come on.
Was there anyone who advanced to the group rounds who you might have cut off after the solos?
I think I may have cut Emmanuel.
No way. I'm not waking up tomorrow morning.
What I love about him is his entertainment factor. Like, I do love that.
The reason why I am the next American Idol because I do this way better than I do my regular job.
I hear a good voice in there. I just feel like it is not consistent.
Not ready for prime time. I would have also cut Bria and I don't know what she was singing. I know the lyric was everything inside me screams, no. And I was like, well, I get that part. There was that kid Briston Maroney who did a cover of Royals.
Gold teeth, Grey Goose, tripping in the bathroom.
There was that one woman who used to seize every time Mary Hart was on Entertainment Tonight. Something about his voice makes me sort of clench. Like, I'm like, no.
Bloodstains, ball gowns, crashing the hotel rooms.
A question we've got to ask of the judges panel. What was their beef with Keith London?
If I were a boy.
Are we back in 4th grade? Like, I don't understand.
Oh yeah, it's a weird show.
Like with their brown bag lunch and their trapper keeper giggling.
It's like, okay, we get it, trying to be cute.
He's changed up the gender and the pronoun, and like, I don't know what to do with it.
We were talking through the whole thing because we were so distracted by that.
And if it even threw them for a second, fair enough. Like, everybody responds to art differently. I know I'm like really sounding like Professor Slezak is now discussing Idol 101.
I think our opinions about pop culture are fed to us by machines designed to criminalize human autonomy.
Good one.
But for them, in their position to then say, we couldn't hear any of it because we were so shocked and flummoxed.
We really did not hear that. We talked the whole way through it.
And of course, then he was promptly cut without any explanation from the group rounds, as was Jade was cut from the solo rounds without I mean, Jade gets the Deanna Brown Award for like, and also cut was.
For Jade Lathan and Sydney Arterbridge, it's a broken-hearted goodbye.
Oh, sorry, like one of our main characters had just gone. She's dead now. She's not coming back. We're not gonna bother to discuss it anymore. Like,
I mean, we're not dramatic at all, are we?
Jade was an important character on season 13. I demand some footage somewhere. While we're in this state of heightened drama, should we discuss the Spencer Lloyd situation?
They didn't make him look great. But so what? He picked a song that he knew. I mean, had I had that luxury, I would have too. I just didn't really know the songs on the list.
This song was one that I already knew before, but the other people are having a little bit of trouble with the lyrics, so I'm just clearing my head, I guess you could say.
It wasn't an excuse just because he didn't want to rehearse. It wasn't an excuse for the other two girls to not actually learn the lyrics.
He doesn't want to rehearse with us, even though Megan and I don't necessarily know the song as well as he does.
I have this rule that when you're learning lyrics to a song and the melody, until you can do it 10 times in a row with no mistakes, don't go to bed. Do you understand? Don't go to bed. You don't deserve to sleep until you get it right. And then sleep on that. Sleep on it right. That's all I'm saying. Don't sleep on wrong lyrics and wrong melodies.
While we're on the subject of acting the fool, can we discuss Jessica Muse versus Insane Stage Mom?
I'm still here. I'm 23. She keeps treating me kind of like I'm 16.
I feel like Jessica has been given a cape that weighs like 40 pounds and is made out of metal.
America's not a picker. Trust me, I see great from it.
I was okay with Jessica until she said like,
drama follows me everywhere, apparently. It really does.
oh, now I'm a little worried.
My deal is if it happens to you once, okay. If it happens twice, but by the third time, you are the common denominator. Bottom line, like if drama happens to you all the time, then you may just want to check out what you're giving off.
You run into an in the morning, you ran into an you run into all day, you're the
That stage mom was awful.
You would not practice. You would not do anything. God as my witness.
Awful. Awful.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, this is not family law.
That was awful. It made me really thankful that I didn't bring my mother like I wanted to during Hollywood Week. Because I really wanted to take her, but I'm so glad I didn't.
I don't think your mother would have done that anyway.
I don't either, but you never know. Those cameras turn on and things happen to people.
Have a good day.